Hey everybody, this is Robert Monroe here. I know it's been a while. I haven't been posting that regularly, and it's because a lot of things have changed. So, moved, then moved again. Now I'm in my new place. I got plenty of space now for a studio, which is awesome. So, probably going to see some more videos with more tracks than just piano sometimes, and hopefully getting some video quality and audio quality improvements with some new equipment. But anyway, I want to get to the task at hand, which is why I am so excited about NFTs for the creators of the world. So, you probably have heard of NFTs by now, and mostly you're going to have seen them as some form of collectible or some form of bragging rights at extremely high price tags. And you're probably going, why in the world would somebody be interested in purchasing one of these things? This is crazy. People are spending so much money. It's insane. Well, you know what? In a lot of ways, I agree with you. When we talk about purchasing some sort of community token, some sort of collective, a lot of it is positioning and people putting themselves to feel a certain way, to have an exclusive experience, that sort of thing, and is kind of the plaything of people who have money to spend. But that's not all that NFTs can be. Effectively, NFTs can be a form of the coffee shop around the corner where you throw up your wares or you have your open mic, regularly, and you get exposure to the rest of the world. But here's the thing, when you play at a coffee shop, maybe you get 50 people, maybe 100 people, maybe it's popping 300 people in and out. You're not going to get global exposure. You're going to get exposure to that community of people. When you put up stuff on social media, you get the beauty of the whole world seeing you. But unlike your coffee shop, you're not going to have that personal interaction that can be a sale right then and there. Because, for example, let's say you sell paintings. How in the world are they going to get your painting? Well, now you're talking about shipping costs. You're talking about potentially cross border transactions. And you have to certify that authenticity. Now, what if that person wants to sell your painting? Well, you need to certify it again. So, NFTs, without getting into the technical mumbo jumbo, solve that part of the issue. And we can have a separate thing talking about all of the complaints and the worries people have, because there are plenty to worry about. But needless to say, I wanted to hop on here and mostly talk about what I'm really excited about as a creator. When you make an NFT, now you can effectively market it to everyone worldwide. And each of us in our art space tend to occupy a fairly niche or small amount of interest worldwide. Why is that? Well, art is very personal, and what resonates with me might not resonate with you. If you're doing something that's more broad, you might be able to get a broad appeal. But then the amount of penetration, the amount of people you can get really interested is going to go down because, like, let's say we're just generically singing about love. That's going to relate to everybody, but not strongly. That's really what pop music does. But let's say I want to write a song about a very specific situation or a very specific emotion. That's going to relate strongly, but not to everybody. So how do I support myself? How do I develop those connections? Well, I now have a model I can scale however I want to do. I can create a one of one. So now I'm looking for one person or just a couple people to resonate very strongly with this one piece. Or maybe I make a collection of 10 pieces that they're interested in. In reality, the world is your oyster. You can do whatever you want with this. That's the beauty of the whole thing. It's global. Anybody can interact with it. Anybody can engage. And it's scalable however you want. So I've been messing around with it primarily in the fine art sort of space, doing some visuals along with original music compositions. I will have links to those below just so you can check out. And what I'm really curious about and I want to hear about is any questions that you guys have going any sort of way. What do you think about NFTs? What are you curious about learning about NFTs? I'd really love to be able to use my little platform on this channel to educate and to help out people, because I think this is the greatest opportunity that creators and artists and musicians have since probably the record was invented and you could record music. I'm not joking. I think it's that big. So, all that to be said, it's time for me to go help some kids out, let my wife have a break, and you guys have a great day. And I'm going to be posting more improvs, probably do some more worship music soon. I'm really opening this channel up. I think that was the other thing that slowed me down, was keeping it too narrow. Kind of ran out of ideas, and, busyness too. Busyness gets to all of us. So, anyway, hope you've all been well and love catching up. And yeah, leave a comment below, subscribe, like, all that stuff helps so much. All right, take it easy.